according to your story screenplay now. Whichever character is not required, it will go in whichever way. Basically, opening your awareness to understanding that everything is temporary ultimately. Your life, connections, possessions, your identity. When your entire existence itself is temporary, you're here today, you're not there tomorrow, then how can we expect anything else to be permanent? What happens when actually a body becomes lifeless? The ignition, right? The ignition of a car, the force through which a car starts, that goes away. That is the life force of a soul through which a body starts. Just like a car, the body also starts like that. That ignition, that life force leaves the body, and that life force is the only permanent thing. Now, like we've been saying, everything is temporary, right? Then what else? What is permanent? Is anything permanent at all? You'll be asking the question. The life force which leaves the body, which transmutes from the body, becomes a different form and moves on, that is the only permanent thing that is ever there. Everything else is temporary when we're talking about living creatures, living beings. Now, we all know that we are mortal beings. We are here for a limited period. We are not here forever. This information everybody has. This is not new information. I'm not saying it for the first time. But we keep this information so much in the background that we almost forget it. And when a loss happens, we completely are in shock. We are devastated. Like we didn't even know that it was going to happen. We completely forget that thing. We need to keep this information in front of us and not far away at the back. No, this is not a sadist or a cynical idea where you keep hurting yourself all the time. No, it's not like that. It is just having more awareness and keeping that information in front of you, next to you, so that you completely don't forget it. Live in the awareness of it, work in the awareness of it, keeping it activated. Because also, when you know that something can just go tomorrow, it's not going to be here forever, you will value those things a little more also. The people in your life, the pets in your life, you will really value them more. You will enjoy your time with them more. You will seriously look at them with a different lens altogether. I know it's easier said than done. Of course, loss is extremely painful. It's soul breaking. People who have lost close ones, only they can understand the pain. Like, you can't explain it. It's extreme amount of pain. It's absolutely soul breaking. It's life changing. It's heart wrenching. But understanding this entire thing and shifting your mind towards truth can maybe hurt a little less. Understanding the complexity, it's a very complex thing where your soul contracts are actually temporary. The physical aspect is gone, but the life force which exits from the body and moves on, the soul, that is permanent. You are actually not losing your loved ones. The ones who are alive, you've lost them only through separation. You can still get in touch if you want to, but the ones who you've lost through death, they exist and they can be contacted, they can be accessed through different ways, through mediums, etc. And that is a different thing, but that is possible, is what I'm saying. And living with this truth on a day-to-day life will not leave you completely devastated when something like that happens. And you will have a shorter recovery period. You will recover fast also.